IIMSTC, Knowledge and Skills International, South Africa, Kashi. Please be seated. The most pleasant moment is that IIMSTC is signing an MOU with the Government of Netherlands and South Africa in partnership with East-West Group of Institutions. Under the banner of East-West School of Nursing, International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council is upskilling the nursing students to gain overseas employment. Without wasting time, it is our bound duty to seek divinely blessing. We know that prayer is a surge of the heart. It is a simple look towards heaven. It's a cry of recognition and love, embracing both trial and joy. As Mother Teresa states, love to pray for a prayer gives a clean heart, and a clean heart can see God. Now I kindly request our dearly beloved teaching fraternity, Mr. Ashish sir, to evoke this program with an invocation song.
Hello, hello, chick. Hello, hello, hello. Sa pani re sa ni pa pani sa ni pa ga re ni sa ga pani sa vandi peni nage gananatha modal vandi peni nage gananatha vandi peni nage gananatha modal vandi peni nage gananatha ಬಂದ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಕಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಬಂದ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಕಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಮೊದ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಆದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದ ಪೂಜಿಸಿದ ಧರ್ಮರಾಯ ಆದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದ ಪೂಜಿಸಿದ ಧರ್ಮರಾಯ ಸಾಧಿಸಿದ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಗಣನಾಥ ಸಾಧಿಸಿದ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಗಣನಾಥ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಮೊದಲ್ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಮಂಗಳ ಮೂರುತಿ ಗುರು ರಂಗವಿಠಲನ ಪಾದ ಮಂಗಳ ಮೂರುತಿ ಗುರು ರಂಗವಿಠಲನ ಪಾದ ಹಿಂಗದೆ ಭಜಿಪೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಹಿಂಗದೆ ಭಜಿಪೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಮೊದಲ್ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಬಂದ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಕಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಬಂದ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಕಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಮೊದಲ್ ವಂದಿಪೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಗಣನಾಥ ಗಣನಾಥ ಗಣನಾಥ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Ashish sir, for the modest invocation. Now we have a lighting ceremony. An empty lantern provides no light. Self-care is the fuel that allows your light to shine brightly. I now kindly entreat all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais to inaugurate this beautiful occasion by lighting the lamp. I request all the delegates on the dais and off the dais to inaugurate this beautiful event by lighting the lamp.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु
I request somebody to off the fan.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः 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 शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः 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 शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय
Kindly be seated. Thanks to all the dignitaries for the tasteful inauguration. It's gratifying to look around and see many lovely faces. With due respect, I call upon Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, sir, Chairman of Archeon International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council, to deliver the welcome address.
Namaste, all of you. I'm just trying to recollect my Netherlands delegates and my friend's name again in the mind. I should not go wrong. If I spell it wrong, it will be embarrassing. So I'm just trying to recollect it. You don't have to think that I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. And I'm not going to give you any kind of speech here. You want me to be in this, or should I take this? All right. And I think my camera people should be very careful, okay, when I speak. See, I'm not using the dialogue that I'm not going to take much time of yours. If I say that I'm not going to take much time of yours means, please tolerate me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tell. Can you off that, please? Yes, yes. You please listen to me. I don't want you to hear me. Hearing and listening are different. A patient, careful listening is called, hearing is called listening. Please listen to me. Because we want to give you certain things, especially my dear kids, something different. That's why I'm standing before you. To welcome all my delegates from Netherlands. They have come here to assist you, not to guide you. They are here to assist you because they want your service. To get your service, there are certain roles and responsibilities which we are going to deliver it through International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council. I need to brief you what is International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council before I welcome my guest, because our Honorable Chief Guest was asking me to do so because he is unaware of the fact, because he is just, assigned by the government of Karnataka, and I have briefed him well, and he is the right person to talk to you because he is, he is in charge. He is the Joint Secretary of the government for skill development and entrepreneurship and livelihood. That's very important. For what purpose you are learning? Khana, livelihood. But are we ready for that? That's very important. Are we ready for it? And nursing students, I could see that most of them are nursing students, medical students. What is your first motto? Any one of you, you can tell me. What is your first motto? You are the little young brain of the nation. You are going to lead the nation. What is your motto? I just wanted to tell you a few different thoughts. The nursing means it's nothing but caring. You think that, okay, I care. If you don't care your parents, if you don't care your brothers and sisters at your home, how can you care other people? So the care starts from the house. Your mom cares you. If you have a fever and probably your mom come and touch on your forehead and say, "Beta, don't worry, this will be all right." No medicine, but that will be all right. This is called nursing. Your job is to remove, remove fear of death. The people will come before you with fear, a lot of fear. The people are there admitted in the hospitals with a lot of fear, thinking that I'm sinking. I can give you one or two small examples. That's what I'm not going to preach here or deliver a speech. That's not my job. I just want you to understand what exactly the program is. International Institute of Medical Science and Technology is an association of doctors, very prominent doctors and scientists, technologists, and educationists. I could see many of my council members are sitting here, and which is registered under Ministry of Corporate Affairs and accredited by National Skill Council, Skill Development Corporation, etc., etc. And why, how this is, this has originated. This is actually flagged off by the Honorable Governor of Karnataka. Unfortunately, he was not able to be here, but he has sent a message to read out for you. How do you change the fear of death? One small example I can tell you. In my department, when suppose if we are sick, we'll be taken to command hospital. And in command hospital, male nurses are more. I could see many male nurses are here. So when I was lying down, I was sick. And in the morning, my male nurse has come in, and he has given me a big salute. "Sir," I got scared. I said, "Why are you making noise?" When I asked that question also, he said, "Sir," I said, "Baba, reduce your volume. This is not the way to attend a patient. I'm a patient, not an officer." Whereas, a female nurse has come to me with a good smile, and she asked me, "May I help you, sir? Had you tea? Can I give you a glass of tea?" And she said, "I could see that you are more healthier than yesterday." She sat down near me, and she served tea for me. I feel secured. I understand that this is caring from the heart. She is not nursing me, caring me with love, affection. The nurses should not show sympathy. Sympathy is not the word for nurses actually. When you see a cancer patient, you sympathize. "Oh God, you have this." Don't say. You smile at them. Give them courage. Give them courage to live further. One simple example can also I'll give you, then I'll take up my duty. There was a cancer patient. I met him in a private hospital in Pune. He was a very old man, maybe around 70. There was big noise outside, some celebration. There was big noise outside. And he was upset. And he had all medicines like painkillers and all. But he is not able to sleep because of the sound outside, some celebration sound, mic set and all. Then I came out and I asked him, Sir, what happened? He said, sir, I have a problem. I'm a cancer patient. But the sound made me disturbed, and I'm not able to sleep. The pain is too much for me. And my pain nobody knows, and the sound is killing me. I said, don't worry, don't worry. I sat near him, hold his hand. I touched his forehead. Then he told me that I have seen an angel today morning. An angel. I said, an angel? Yes. How is she? She had a beautiful smile, and she came to me in the form of a nurse, but I'm sure that was an illusion, and it's an angel. Then a doctor was nearby, and doctor was whispering on my ears and telling me that he's into illusions, sir. I think he has got bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, and he is thinking that Sakshal angel has come in front of him. That means he has got some other problem, mentally. I said, no, who was in charge today? Which nurse was in charge today? Then the doctor in charge called the nurse. The nurse appeared before me, and she was from Kerala. I think Kerala nurses might be more, I think so, I do not know. But she happened to be from Kerala. And I asked her, you were in charge? Then she was frightened. She thought, oh, sir, there is something wrong. I said, you were in charge today morning? Yes, sir, I was in charge. And what you were doing in the morning? She said, sir, I have not done anything, no mistake. No, I said, you have given a good smile to him today morning, right? She said, yes, yes. And what else you have done? I have given a cup of tea, sir. Then he said he is a diabetic patient, but he said, will you please give me some sugar cubes? And I have added that also. Is that a mistake, sir? Do you suspend me? Do you dismiss me? I said, better no. You have given sugar cubes. Fantastic. And he's thinking that you are an angel, because you have provided what he wants. And you have provided love, affection. And when you provided this sugar cube, you were looking around whether anybody else is watching that or not. And you have given pleasure to him. And he's thinking that it's the real angel has come to me and served me. And on that day night, he passed away. Look at the last desire the nurse has given. I appreciated her. I told the hospital to give her an award because his last desire was to have a glass of tea with sugar. And that too, somebody should serve with love and affection. I think, my dear children, you have to deal your patients in terms of empathy, not sympathy. And here, our intention is to teach you empathy. That's why the parametronics concept has come. And if my time is exceeding, please give me a signal. Why parametronics has emerged, I will tell you. It was come to my, Dr. Aditya might be knowing because we discussed a lot about it. There was a young man, 28-year-old man. He approached, he has got some gastric issue. We thought it is gastric issue, of course. He was a small man in the sense, he was working in a small company, having 10,000 or 15,000 rupees salary. But I know him very well. And his wife was pregnant, and he sent his wife to Kerala for delivery. And I asked him, why did you send her to Kerala? Why can't you? Because here we have good doctors, good hospitals. Sir, my pocket may not accept that because I'm getting only 10 to 15,000 rupees. I need to give rent, I need to see many things. It may not be possible, but if it is in Kerala, I can approach government hospitals having good facility. I said, "Okay, good, that's good, carry on." So one day, fine morning, he called me, "Sir, I'm blessed with a baby, a girl baby." I said, "Thank God now. You are the happiest father in the world?" He said, "Yes, sir. I would like to thank you because we had some other relation. I helped him a lot. I helped people a lot." I said, "When are you going to meet your child?" He said, "Day after tomorrow I booked the ticket. I'm going to Kerala. I'll be reaching there another 8 hours, some Kannanur or somewhere, Kasargod, somewhere." I said, "Okay, all the best. Meet your child. And now you become a father. Just because of the child, you become a father. Don't forget it, okay?" And on that day night, one of his neighbor called me. Sir, he is feeling uncomfortable because of some problem. And what should I do? I said, "Take him to the hospital and meet some physicians, some doctors. That's the best advice I can give you." And now many people treat themselves, I know, after COVID. And if anybody has got fever, somebody will say, "Take $650. And many doctors around you also. Your friends are all will become doctors. Your father will doctor. Your mother will, grandparents also will become doctors now. They will prescribe medicines for you. But I didn't do that. I said, "You go and meet a doctor immediately." And that night he did not go. And some doctors, that inverted comma doctors, somebody in the flat said, "Oh, that's gastric." So he didn't go. The next day morning, again that gas is not going out. He is feeling uncomfortable, feeling in the chest side. Again he called me, then I got irritated. I said, "I told you to go to the hospital yesterday. Why you did not go?" "Sir, I'm going now itself." "Come on, go to the hospital." He has gone to the hospital, nearby a small clinic. And it was early morning around 7 o'clock or 7:30, probably. The doctor was not there, even duty doctor was not there. And of course, we have investigated that matter later. Duty doctor was not there, and there was only a ECG technician and some nurses. Senior nurse was in charge. And then senior nurse become a doctor suddenly because the stethoscope is there on the on the neck, So she became doctor, and she said, "Okay, take ECG, let me see." And the ECG technician has taken ECG. And the nurse has verified it. She said, "Oh, fantastic, no problem. Your heart is superb. Now take this medicine. It is gastric. Nothing to worry." Because 28-year-old, boy, a small boy. She said, "Thank you so much." Because, only 150 rupees he spent for it. He is happy with that. Then he came back and said, "Sir, doctor said it is gas, sir. No problem. The doctor has prescribed medicine for me." I said, "Okay, you send me the medicine, let me see. And if the doctor prescribed it, fine, fantastic, go ahead with that." But he didn't tell me that the nurse has prescribed it. And he has taken that medicine, another 2-3 hours, it is sustaining, it is not moving away, and then he collapsed in his flat, and he has been taken away to one of the biggest hospital there, and the doctor attended, and doctor see the ECG, and the doctor said he would have been saved if he come in the morning. And on the spot, he has gone away. He could not see his child. He was about to travel. And look at the fate. At that time, we have decided that a nurse should not take a life of someone else in any of the hospitals in the world. She needs to be treated properly to the patients, praying for their life in front of them. And then the curriculum developed, research is started. And parametronics means a nurse is fully qualified nurse. That means she will be given intensive training in physiology, medicine, and technology as well. We will send them to an industry partner where biomedical equipments are ready. I mean, they're manufacturing, and there will be 10 to 15 days full-time course with accommodation, food, and full-time course in electronics, medical electronics, so that you will come to know which machine, how we need to use, how to use, what to use, and what is the variations. You are half, you cannot give any threat to any patients in this world. And not only that, we will teach you hospitality. I told you the mesmeric smile, hospitality. And some nurses, whether it is boys or girls, and one day when somebody wants to take my blood for blood check, she was just banging my hand 10 times here and there, and she is not able to get my, vein, and this side and this side. Finally, I said, you just take it from this side, it is easy for you because you are not trained. I cannot risk my life. Better take it from my buttocks. So no problem, I'm okay with that. Don't you think that we are risking the life of the people? So we teach them hospitality. The nurse should come and touch our body and take the proper way. And with a smile, when we look at the nurse, we will forget about the pain of the needle. Then medical law and ethics, that's very important. Law, you should know what are the legal consequences on your act. Medical law and ethics. Then language. English language, very important. Fine-tuning the English language. That doesn't mean that you need to speak in foreign accent, in a US accent. No, I didn't say that. If I say, bonds perpendicular automobile scootum and just count the bonds. You understood something? Why should I speak in that way? I can speak in my own language. Language means you need to talk from the heart. Make them understand what you mean. So we will teach you language, and my Dutch counterpart is going to teach you Dutch language. And once this fine-tuning everything is over, and you are, a gem of your profession, and those gems are wanted here in Netherlands. That's what my Netherlands, government representatives and South African representatives are here, and they will speak to you. They want this gem because they cannot risk their life. So this parametronics is 1-year course along with your studies, whether it is GNM or BSc nursing or whatever, or even after +2. If anybody completed their +2 also, they can go for a 1-year diploma course. In this diploma course, 6 months mandatory, you have to undergo hospital training, on-job training, and we will give you the best hospitals. Now we have already tied up in Manipal hospitals and Narayana Hrudayalaya, etc. And you'll be sent to industry partner. Scanray is one of the biggest in the world, and we have tied up with Scanray, and we will send you there for electronics training. 6 months. 6 months in college. So after that, we will assure you a job in Netherlands. You don't ask salary. You don't ask salary. Why? Because that's not the way. Because Netherlands, only in India we ask salary. As soon as we enter, we'll ask what is the salary. The manager will ask you what is your skill. Then I will tell you your salary. Whereas in Netherlands or in European countries especially, there is a fixed salary for a profession. If you Google, you will get it. But your passion is very important. So my dear friends, and this is a great opportunity for you. And we brought them here, and they were here for the past 2-3 days. And from my bottom of my heart, from my all love and affection, my chief guest, Mr. Basavarajendra IAS, I welcome him. He is the Joint Secretary to Government, Karnataka Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and Livelihood. And on behalf of IMSTC and East-West Group of Institution, and on behalf of all of you, I welcome you, sir, to this function. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Sujata Rathod. I think Dr. Sujata Rathod is yet to come. And she is attending a meeting with the Minister of Health, and probably she will join with us soon. Next, I would like to invite a special guest, Dr. Spurti Sakriya, and my best student, I think she is here. Yes, so she's here. And Dr. Spurti Sakriya. She is a doctor by profession, and now she recently joined in Karnataka Administrative Service, KAS, and she is the Assistant Commissioner of Taxes, and she is also the Medical Council member of International Institute of Medical Council and Technology Council. And I welcome my dear Spurti to this function. Now, my friend, Mr. E. Lemstra from Netherlands is the CEO of Extra Care and CEO of Head Medical Center. And in our country, in our state, we call it as Vice Chancellor. In their country, they call it as CEO of a very big medical center, medical college, medical university, you can say. And I'm sure that Mr. Lemstra is looking at me because I'm learning his name for the past 3-4 days to spell it properly. And from the part of East-West College group of institutions, and from International Institute of Medical Science and Technology. And on behalf of everyone who is here attending this function, I welcome you, sir. Ms. Willie Arendt, the Director of ROC Mondrian, the College for Services, Care and Welfare, The Hague, the city of The Hague, that's Netherlands. ROC Mondrian is almost like, our NCVET, the authority for giving certification. I think you know NCVET, the Supreme Authority. Of course, NCVET chairman also happened to be here today. So, Ms. Willie Arendt's Director, and on behalf of Karnataka, on behalf of India, and everybody, I welcome you, madam. Who? That he can say. You can tell him. Yeah, you can tell him. I'm sorry. Now, Ms. Karen dies, and I mostly interact with Ms. Karen. Very pleasing, personality. Now itself, you must have recognized the person. A beautiful smile on her face, and that's her strength. And Miss Karen is a very big fan of India. And she was here 20 years back when at that time she was not a mother, I believe. And later on, when she became mother, she put the name of her daughter India. I have no words to welcome her, Miss Karen, from the heart, for the purpose of all our love and affection, hospitality of Indian people, and East-West group of institutions and International Medical Council. I welcome you, Madam Karen Days. And now, Ms. K. Lewis, the Director of Education and Healthcare, has got immense knowledge in healthcare because she was working in that area for the past so many years with closely working with the government of Netherlands. And for the past 2-3 days, we were together, all the time. We were discussing, I would say, that immense knowledge in her mind, in her brain regarding healthcare. And she is here to this is the first time that Ms. K. Lewis is, attending Indian function. And many things actually new for her. Yesterday, they were all making noise in the previous program, our Indian sound. And Ms. Karen was asking me, Mrs. Karen Lewis was asking me, what is this? What is going on? Why are they making sound? I said, this is the way we greet people, And there was a funny incident also happened, something was garland. We were putting garland, so everybody, I just removed my shoes the way we do. And she was about to remove the shoes. Then somebody said, no worries, no issues. So she heard it as no shoes. They said no issues. In Indian language, they said no issues. So then she thought it is no shoes, so she started removing. A fantastic, knowledgeable healthcare, personality is here with us. And on behalf of our people, our students, East-West College group of institutions and International Institute of Medical Science, I welcome you, Madam, to this function. Miss Rohini Nag, you must have seen a very young, pleasing, female is sitting in the dais, but she is the South Head of Electronic Sector Skill Council of India. And we were together for the past one year, I hope so. We were on daily basis, we were interacting with parametronics and all. And mostly we interact even up to 10:30, 11. And one day, fine morning, we thought, okay, we'll meet each other. And I thought, Southern Head, you can imagine, Southern Head means should be a big head. So I could see a very young, energetic, female standing before me and telling me, I am Rohini Nag. I was so surprised and proud because I would always suggest that, the young female should come at the top level of any institution, So I'm so proud to see you, Miss Rohini Nag, to this, program. And it is not our success, it is your success. I would say, and hearty welcome to this program, Ms. Rohini Nag, on behalf of Electronic Sector Skill Council of India. And Mr. Kubendran Naik, he is the representative of Government of South Africa. He has been assigned, a job to come here and understand how we can collaborate. And he has got a lot of, discussions. Yeah, maintain silence, please. Yeah. And we had a lot of discussions on this for the past 2 years, if I'm not wrong, Mr. Kubendran Naik, and very cordial. And before you ask, I could see everybody's mind that he looks like an Indian. And many people, for the past 2 years, I am listening the same question from various people. I could see that Kubendra Naik is not comfortable to listen that actually, but he's a South African, born in South Africa. Finally, when I hear a lot of questions like this, when on a personal discussion, I was simply asking him, actually, where is your birthplace? And he was smiling and telling me, Dr. Sridhar, some 250 years ago, my roots were from India. That's why I looks like an Indian. But that doesn't mean that I'm an Indian citizen. But I love India. I keep coming India. I keep visit Indian temples and other places. I love India. So that's the reason I'm here to, support this program. And he is there. And one more, I'm not exaggerating. One more. Mr. Kubendra Naik is a very simple person, but he can go to the president of his nation without a knock. That kind of, personality here. We are proud to welcome you, Mr. Kubendra Naik, to this function. And we have 5 more dignitaries need to be, present here. From Africa, they are, from Netherlands. So I welcome all of them. When they appear, online, we will give you a description about them, and I, roughly give you an idea. She is Dr. Kavita K. Prabhudayal. She is Honorable City Mayor of City of The Hague and former Director of Finance of Netherlands Government. Dr. Ramlal, former member of Dutch Parliament and former Mayor of the City of The Hague. And Special Senior Advisor, India-Netherlands Relationship. And Ms. Harry D. Bruin, CEO of ROC Montreal College. And Dr. Ingrid Wolf, CEO, Chairwoman, Medical Hospital Region, Hangland. All these 5 dignitaries are going to be joining with you at 12:30, and because they want to witness this, great program, I'm sure above all, I welcome all my little students to this program and my council members and all dignitaries who is, sitting before me, and my friends and my personal security people, everybody. And thank you, and a big welcome for all of you to this great program, and thank you so much. Why have we saw this? I'm sorry. See, the real fact I will tell you, madam, somebody has given me a note, sir, please don't take much time. I got panic. I said, oh my God, I have taken more time, I do not know. But I have to say all this matter to you, just before. But I'm so sorry, really from the heart. And, Srimati Rashmi Ravi Kiran, I will tell you my weakness also. I'm very bad in, remembering names. I should not make mistake, that's why I'm seeing whether it is right or not. One of my great friend, Mudambadithaya, he is no more now. He was in textbook author of SCRT, Mudambadithaya. I took 1 year to learn his name. And finally he said, you call me Thaya. That's enough. Don't talk to me like Mudambadithaya and all. And Madam Rashmi, of course, today morning I was sharing with my Netherlands delegates that I have not seen a female like you who is so, energetic. I'm not just boosting you. Really speaking, being a neuroscientist, I should know the spirit of a person. And the way she speak only the points. But that's enough to, pierce somebody's heart or, or love the person. That means she is having immense idea. And take over a big institution on her hands and moving around. I could see that almost 24 hours Madam is working, I think so, because even after 10 o'clock if I call, Madam will say, I will call you back at 11 o'clock night. Then that means Madam is, still working even at 11 o'clock. And such a fantastic, personality, a leader for all of you. You are lucky, and hearty welcome to you, Madam, for this function. On behalf of our Netherlands delegates and Government of India, Government of Karnataka, we welcome you. And Mr. Tejas Kiran is none other than the son of Madam, Rashmi. I would like to introduce him in that way rather than secretary of, East-West group of institution. And Mr. Tejas Kiran is the secretary of East-West group of institution. But I would like to introduce him like son of, a great mother. Thank you so much, Mr. Tejas Kiran, that you have come to this program, and I welcome you on behalf of every person in this audience. Now, my great friend, Dr. Aditya Chowti. You must have heard his name. If you just Google, you will get hundreds of videos of what he said. He is a very, very prominent, prominent doctor, practicing doctor. And he is the spirit of International Institute of Medical Science and Technology, and he is leading the medical council, and he is the support of mine, and always whenever I need some, some guidance, I will rush to him. It's a very close friend of mine. I'm so sorry I missed you in between, and from my bottom of my heart, I'm asking you pardon, right? And thank you so much. Dr. Purushothaman sir, I need not welcome you, Purushothaman sir and Nagabhushan sir, because you are the family member, And Nagabhushan sir is there, and the executive director, and I welcome you still formally since you have entrusted me to put you in that way. So I'm on behalf of the delegates and Government of Netherlands, Government of India, Government of Karnataka, I welcome all of you to this stage and this program. I'm so sorry that I have taken 5 minutes extra, and thank you so much.
Now I welcome Dr. Sri Saraswati sir. I kindly request Geeta madam to give the bouquet. Thank you, sir, for your well-defined and sophisticated welcome address. We have got a great personality among us to fashion this beautiful occasion. Having faith, belief, and conviction is a great thing, but your life is measured by the actions you take based upon them. We have among us an eminent, principled, and an icon, Dr. Aditya Chowti, Principal, Medical Council of International Institute of Medical Science and Technology. I kindly beseech sir to share his insightful thoughts among us today. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I really didn't hear that. I hope all of you are as excited as we are in presenting to you this new prospect, this new opportunity. I've been speaking to students from yesterday, and I can tell you that much, that this is something which you should all really be looking forward to. We are not trying to get you another run-of-the-mill course or something which you're already aware of. I think you must really look into this more deeply and see its benefits, not only on a professional level, but also on your personal level. This is something which I will promise you as the principal of the Medical Council of this great institution, that your training will just not be textual. It's going to be more practical, it's going to be more life-oriented, and this is why you should look forward to it. Okay? So I have been given the privilege to actually send out the message given by His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Mr. Ashok Gehlotji. He has sent a personal message. I'm going to read it out. I don't want to make any mistakes. So it was a personal handwritten message to the chairman of the RCON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology. He first expressed his regret so that he was not unable to attend the function due to his special program. But of course, he has consented to convey his best wishes to all the participants in the program, especially to the foreign delegates and the other guests of honor who have given this opportunity to our healthcare and to our healthcare students. Most importantly, the Honorable Governor, on the 6th of March of this year, 2022, he announced and declared that Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, our chairman, is the father of the term parametronics, who has researched it on for the first time in the world, and this world is dedicated to the world of the health industry. Another personality who is not physically with us today, Dr. Nirmaljit Singh Kalsi, IAS. He is the chairperson, NCVET, which is the highest awarding body in our country. He had also consented to address the gathering online, but unfortunately, he has a sudden meeting with the Union Minister at this time. Hence, he has also conveyed his best wishes to the delegates of the conclave. And he has also promised that he will support the requirements of all the students in future. I think that's a very fantastic thing for him to say. So I would like to wish all of you all the very best in your endeavors. Take care.
Thank you, sir, for your enthralling words and heart-rending discourse. We have among us Mr. Basavarajendra, sir. Our greatest glory is not in ever falling, but in rising every time we fall. And today we have this great distinguished personality, Joint Secretary, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and Livelihood, Government of Karnataka. I kindly request sir to share his insightful words on this occasion.
Good afternoon, everybody. More so, Mr. E. Lemstra, Ms. Arends Dice, Ms. Laws, and Chairperson of East-West, Ms. Srimati Rashmi Ravikiran, son Tejas, Mr. Rohini Nag, Mr. Kubendran Naik, and the Principal Dr. Aditi Chowthi, and my colleague Spurti. As they introduced me as I am from the Skill Development Department. You're all students. I will just give you a brief of what exactly. The new India policy or the Government of India policy gave rise to liberalization, and then, I'm cutting it very short, and then government realized that from a normal education like humanities, science, technology and medicine, engineering, we needed skills. The globalized world required skills. So a new department was formed, Department of Skill and Government of India. And now in Karnataka also we have a Department of Skill, Empowerment and Livelihood. Skilling is very important as anybody, because that what gets you the fine art of completing any job for that matter. So realizing this, the government of Karnataka has pumped in around 1,200 crores per annum into various skilling sectors, various, right from electronics to agriculture to various sectors. With this brief, I'll just boil down to this per se, this parameditronics, which I forgot Dr. Saraswati, Dr. Saraswati while introducing. He is the most important, and because he was here, I forgot her. Okay, and parameditronics. Just before coming here, I just Googled, I didn't get an answer. Meditronics was some company somewhere in US. So, all I understand is, or all you should understand is, gone are the days wherein, first of all, I would congratulate you all, appreciate you all that you have taken this beautiful career. All my sincere appreciation and congratulations for this career of nursing, okay? It's a very nice, noble career. And also, you have a huge job opportunity in the world. There's a worldwide shortage of nurses. So both the ways, you are having a noble career as well as you have an excellent opportunity. So gone are the days wherein a regular nursing course would make you better. Today, technology has changed. Probably, I'm not a doctor, probably some are here on the dais. Olden days, you had the sphygmomanometer, wherein that mercury sphygmom. Nowadays, as you all know, technology has changed. Electronics has stepped in everywhere, in all diagnostics, in all medical care. So it's important you get skilled on that, skilled on those equipments, skilled how to use it, and help the, what I can say is hospital or the medical care. So probably in view of that, I'm very sure Dr. Sridhar Sheshadri has coined this parameditronics and the course, am I right? And the course. So to you all, for you all to make better nurses or paramedics. You know, it's a very thin line. I know the difference between a nurse and the paramedic, but it's a very thin line. So with this, I also congratulate East West for this effort to sign an MOU with Netherlands. And look at this. This is the outcome of India investing on skill, you know, investing on skill and training. This is probably one of the good outcomes. And I hope such outcomes keep happening elsewhere and everywhere. And I congratulate East West for this exercise of signing an MOU and also training you all. So I wind up my few words to you all students that skilling is important. Please add on skills, anything for that matter. Learning a new equipment, learning a new device, probably even gardening is skill, okay? So I would end up my few words, and I thank Dr. Sridhar Sheshadri for inviting me here, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. As sir clearly stated, knowledge without skill cannot be exposed. If we have got enormous amount of knowledge, we need the skill, ability to vent out the knowledge what we have retained. We have among us today another great personality. And words embody power to inspire us, to inspire and motivate us. I earnestly beseech our today's guest of honor, Dr. Spurti Sakaria, KS, Assistant Commissioner of Texas and Medical Council member of IIMSTC. I request, Madam, to share your insightful thoughts on this beautiful occasion.
Good afternoon to dignitaries on the dais and all the delegates who are present here. I'm still digesting the words guest of honor because I just got selected 2 months back. I've been active with Dr. Sridhar Saraswati sir and with the council since a year. And I would like to talk a little about this noble initiative. Yesterday was an important milestone in the entire world. Can somebody in the audience tell me why? It is all in the news. We hit a new milestone yesterday. The official figures are yet to be out, but the estimate says that the world has reached 8 billion population. So congratulations, we are living in a crowded place. So 8 billion population, now we have to start thinking, remove all the elderly people above 60 years and less than 15 years. You have a lot to fight. If you want an employment, then you have to be skilled. So how to ensure the employability in this new world? See, I'll talk as a medical professional. I've practiced for the government of Karnataka for a year and a half, and before that in private sector. Initially, we were talking about open surgeries. All of you all are medical professionals, so I'll just talk about it. And then we came to laparoscopy. And now we have reached a stage where we are removing gallbladders and parts of our organs through natural orifices, mouth and all that. So you have to imagine, natural orifice surgery is the new one. And then there is robotic surgery. And recently I was reading an article which said that we don't even have to prick to check the blood sugars. So that means we are advancing in a very fast pace. Like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, advanced technology is practically indistinguishable from magic. So for this new world that you have to be ready for, that means you have to be skilled enough. That is why this Nobel initiative was launched, and Parametronics is the initiative that aims to use artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and machine learning to empower and enrich your education. So when I'm saying this, try to utilize it. When we were studying, not long ago, just 5 years back, I completed my medicine. So when I was studying, my grandfather used to tell me, YouTube, you have YouTube, you know, you don't know how blessed you are. So just 5 years later, there are much more developments. So try to use whatever technology is coming up. The ultimate aim of healthcare is to improve the quality of life. When you're doing that for others, you also try to improve yourself. You try to avoid mistakes, because this is one field where we cannot afford to do any mistakes. Because every single mistake, it causes pain and causes loss. So try to improve yourself. And thank you, Dr. Sridhar sir, for giving me an opportunity to be part of this wonderful council. And thank you for allowing me to talk here. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your enlightening words and briefing out the essence of medical world of exposure. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. And we have this powerful, apt personality among us today, Miss W. Ahrens, Director, ROC, Mondrain College for Service, Care and Welfare, The Hague. I kindly implore Miss Ahrens to present your views on this occasion. Over to you, madam.
Hello, students. I must say you're my favorite people. I love to be surrounded by students because you're young enough to play, but old enough to be aware about your future. And I would suggest you keep playing the rest of your life. Always stay a little young at heart. I'm director of one of the schools of Mondrian. It's a big school. I call everything a school, but it's a college or whatever you want to call it. We train about 7,000 medical students there. And we like to focus on the student. It's important we teach you how to be a professional, but we also think citizenship is a very important issue, because when you're becoming an adult, you're also part of a society. And we care a lot about your well-being. So our focus is on our students. And the world you are trained for, the medical world, is of course focused on their clients or patients. So there's a lot of similarity there. But it's all about vision. As a director, I think it's my duty to make sure we do our job with a good vision, and that we do it as a team to serve you wherever you are, in India or in the Netherlands. But how can we learn? How does a brain learn? A brain can only learn when you're at ease, when you know you're welcome, when you can be whoever you are, and when you can make mistakes. No child in the world has ever learned from the mistakes of their mothers or fathers. You have to make your own mistakes to keep going forward. So I wish you all much mistakes, as weird as that may sound, but keep on developing yourself and become the best you can be. Because you deserve it, you are the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for sharing your immense knowledge, experience with us. The man of great wisdom and unique knowledge is amongst us. The most honorable guest, Mr. E. Lemstra, Chief Executive Officer, Extra Care, Special Care, Chief Executive Officer, Hague Medical Center. I kindly request, sir, to share a few of his knowledge among us. Over to you, sir.
I think it's good afternoon, so good afternoon, everybody. I'm pleased and also honored to be here with you. To be here with you and sign the MOU you see on that side. But I must say I'm even more proud that we shake hands. We shake hands to improve healthcare in the Netherlands, South Africa, and India. Working together makes the world better. We need to take care for our patients and our parents. And then the world seems the same. We work from our hearts and with a lot of knowledge. And in the online meeting with some other delegates from the Netherlands, we welcome the students, you all, to come and work in Dutch hospitals or homes for elderly care. You all make the difference every day. Is it in South Africa, in India, or in the Netherlands? Your job is necessary to keep society healthy. We are looking forward to see you in The Hague, and we will give you a short impression of how the life in The Hague is, how it is to work in a hospital in The Hague, and how it is to work in a home for elderly people. And I hope you all will stay in the afternoon, because then we have the time to show you some films about the hospital, about the elderly care, about what life is in The Hague, and then we have time for interaction. So I hope we will see you in the afternoon, and I thank you that you were here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your journey among us. Leadership is a capacity to translate vision into reality. One such leader we have with us today to zest the flavor of his discourse. Ms. K. Dice, Senior Advisor and Program Leader, Municipalities, Netherlands. I kindly request Madam to share your insightful thoughts among us.
So good morning, afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for having us, the Dutch delegation here today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, Indian team. Oh, I've got my glasses. It's a great day today because a few months ago we started devising and developing the idea of educating talented Indian young people to become medical staff, employees, and that the idea was there to invite them to come to the Netherlands after they are educated, have developed the soft skills, speak the Dutch language. It all started with an idea, and we worked on it the last months together with the Dutch and the Indian team. And you know there is a big demand in our country, an increasing demand of medical caretakers, nurses and doctors. And that's because we have an aging of the Dutch population, and it's increasing in the Netherlands, and we have fewer younger people. So as a result of that, there is a high demand of medical staff. Last month, we further developed this idea together with the team of the doctor, Sridhar, and many phone calls, online meetings took place. And today, we signed the result, the MOU. So the idea becomes a reality. And I want to thank the Indian team for the great cooperation we had of the past months and which we will continue. So it's an important day for us who worked on this MOU, but it's also a special day for you, students, if you aspire an international career. And you know, I'm a big fan of the Indian nurses and doctors because I lived in India. And I had a brain infection, and it was because of the accurate treatment of the doctors and the nurses that I became healthy very quickly. I was living here with my little daughter, so I became very sick, but the doctors managed to make me healthy again in just a few weeks. So I will never forget that. And I have experienced the talent, the specialism, and the compassionate nurses. So I think in the Netherlands, having Indian employees in the medical field will be a great addition to our Dutch medical teams to take care of our patients and elderly. They all will benefit. And you are most welcome. And I always said, I also said yesterday, you will feel home soon because we have Indian food, restaurants, Indian temples. So a little bit of your culture will be there in our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening words. Aristotle says, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. We have among us the highly positioned personality, Ms. K. Lewis, Director of Education and Healthcare, Municipality of the City of Hague, former Deputy Mayor, City of Rotterdam. I kindly request Madam to share her perspectives on this event.
Good afternoon to you all. Very warm regards from the city of The Hague. City at the beach, city of peace and justice. Very good to be here to see you all at this fantastic venue and on this fantastic occasion. Today, it's not only about signing the MOU, but it's also the UNESCO Day of Philosophy. And the theme of today is actually the human being of the future. And of course, you have to take care of these human beings of the future. So I think it's a really nice occasion that we can celebrate both of it. If we look at our challenges and difficulties we face in the healthcare, whether it's in India, South Africa, or Netherlands, I think they're much more similar than we sometimes think. And the only way to solve these kind of problems is to cooperate, collaborate on implementing new technologies together, and of course upscaling the skills at a global level. We are not only a diverse society in our own countries, but we're completely diverse everywhere around the world. That's why we need projects like these. I hope to see you, of course, in The Hague, and I will give you a warm welcome if you do so. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now I kindly request the chairman of East-West Group of Institutions, Srimati Rashmi Ravikiran madam, and secretary of East-West Group of Institution, Mr. Tejas Ravikiran sir, to felicitate our chief guest of today's occasion, Mr. Aditya sir. I request Madam to felicitate Dr. Basavarajendra sir. As he has to leave early due to some important program. Shall we have a big round of applause? So kindly receive this as a token of appreciation and gratitude from East West family. Similarly, I request Dr. Aditya Chauti, Principal, Medical Council of International Institute of Medical Science and Technology, to receive this small gift as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion. Thank you, dignitaries, for the Moses felicitation. I request the delegates to be seated. The ability to make wise choices is the most valuable skill a person can develop. Now I take privilege to call upon most honorable guest, Ms. Rohini Nag, South Head Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, to share your thoughtful words among us.
Very good afternoon, all of you. I'm really very happy to see such a wonderful gathering of nursing students. I would definitely like to mention that you are equally like how the doctors serve for the medical industry. So you have chosen the very rightful path. I congratulate you for this. And I would like to convey my wishes to all the dignitaries and the dais. And thank you for flowing down at such a short notice, and also with such a welcoming proposal for all the students here from the nursing college. I would say that the major initiative or the dream project of Government of India is Skill India. So I'm very proud to work under that initiative and bring you all for this project where you will be getting benefited by getting a niche skill, which we are dreaming since a long time. As Dr. Sridhar was mentioning, that we have been working on this since months. This is like a dream come true and such an overwhelming moment for us, because we are seeing the doors opening up for all the students with such a wonderful opportunity to create a niche talent. Why I'm saying it's a niche talent? Because either we can be a medical student or we can be a technology student. But now technology has become such an indispensable thing that we can see in our daily life, everywhere. Now electronics has become so indispensable that I can say that we sleep electronics, we walk electronics, we talk electronics. So electronics is such an inevitable thing that has become a part of every industry. Even the medical industry has found the benefits of utilizing the equipments which are enabled electronically. So here we would like to impart the training which can empower you with such abilities where you will be the exclusive talents which will be sought throughout the world. So this is such a wonderful opportunity, and I feel that you're all blessed to have such an opportunity for yourself as a first batch. So this is a right time where you can really opt this opportunity, open up your talents for all the opportunities that is coming in your way. So I heard Carol giving such a wonderful speech and saying that we welcome you with all the maybe you will be able to see the culture of India there to make you feel homely. So I'm sure that definitely you're going to feel homely there, because they are also going to teach you the language, make you so comfortable with what culture that we follow. As you can see now itself that they are so happily welcoming you, all of you. So I would wish all the best to all the nursing students here, and thank you for all the dignitaries as well as the people from East West College and from the government of Karnataka for supporting such a wonderful cause and making it a success. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, madam, for your illuminative words. If you want to build your personality, do not be extraordinary. Just act like a human. I now call upon the most reverend guest and a man of conduct, Mr. Kubendran Nayak, representative of Government of India, Africa, and International Chief Executive Officer of AIIMS Technology Council, to place his unique views on this occasion. Please, sir.
Good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, to our partners, to one and all of you. Good afternoon. All protocols observed. This parametronics program at IMSTC is one of the most cutting-edge programs in the world today. It is designed to teach students the latest in artificial intelligence, in coding, robotics, and drone technology. This program is in high demand, not only in India, but all over the world. We've done surveys regarding this program, And the outcomes show that students are excited to be learning about the latest in medical technology. One of the things you students will enjoy about the program is the medical technology. They will learn how to use the latest in medical equipment. You will be amazed at the capabilities of this new equipment. You will be able to understand how it works and how your new age skills will help you to help patients. What this new equipment will do is it will give you more time to spend with patients. Things are changing. The way we used to do things is not how we're going to do it in future. So now we're focusing on the patients. The opportunities exist for high-skilled candidates in parametronics. This is because caregivers and nurses have one of the longest life expectancy, and the need for their skills are booming. With the growing popularity of parametronics, there is an increasing need for care homes and hospitals to train nurses, caregivers for this specific profession. Agreements like this MOU that we're going to be signing today will help employers evaluate the skills of nurses and caregivers. This in turn enhances the prospects of better suitability for both parties. So both the students or professionals and the employers, we will meet that need. We will give you the skills, those relevant skills that you need to travel to the Netherlands. We have taken on that responsibility to give you those skills. In turn, please understand, our foreign delegates are here from the Netherlands. They really are not going to take every one of you. They are going to take the ones that are most suited, the ones that apply themselves the best. So it's up to you. They can take all of you if you meet their criteria. So it's up to you to meet those standards. The purpose of this understanding is to create a common framework for high quality education and research exchange in the field of medical science and technology. This memorandum is both strong and diverse. It allows students more flexibility between institutions, whether it's local and abroad. We are creating equivalency courses, so your courses will be recognized globally. It's an advantage for you if you later on want to travel abroad, or then it is recognized internationally. One of the other parts of this memorandum is an exchange program. So we will be sending students from South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria to come and study with you. Well, all parts of Africa, to come and join you and study here. And we'll give you the opportunity to come out to Africa, to spend some time there and see and learn the different cultures. understand what we're doing, and then you'll be placed, and we wish you well. I thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your value-added words. Now it's time to zest the flavor of historical moment of MOU exchange ceremony. It's time to sign an MOU with IIMSTC and SMIC Maitri. I kindly entreat the chairman of SMIC, Mr. Eric Lamstra, CEO, Hague Medical Center, and the chairman of IIMSTC, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, sir. To sign an MOU in an official respect. Shall we have an applause? Similarly, it's time to sign an MOU between IIMSTC and East-West Group of Institution. I kindly call upon the chairman of IIMSTC, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, and the chairman of East-West Group of Institution, Srimati Rashmi Ravikiran Madam, Secretary of East-West Group of Institution, Mr. Tejas Ravikiran, sir, and other official members of EWGI to sign this MOU with an official respect. Truly, it's an honor to sign this MOU, which will bring lots of changes in the days to come. Now we have got 5 virtual speakers who will come online. Kindly sustain patience and listen to these virtual speakers, their thought process in a well-defined manner. Within a short while, they are going to come online. I request all of you to sustain patience. Will come online. Kindly sustain and listen to these virtual speakers, their thought process in a well-defined manner. Within a short while, I request all of you to sustain patience. Come online. Kindly sustain. Virtual speakers, their thought process in a well-defined manner. Within a short while, I request all of you to sustain patience. Now we have got one more MOU. I call upon IIMSTC and the Netherlands team to sign an official MOU on this occasion. I request Mr. E. Lemstra and the official of Netherlands to sign this MOU in an official manner. We'll have a brief introduction about the virtual speakers of today's occasion. A beautiful appearance will last a few decades, but a beautiful personality will last a lifetime. I feel much privileged to place before you all the most high and renowned virtual speaker of the occasion, Dr. Kavita K. Prabhudayal, Honorable Mayor of the City of Hague and former Director of Finance of Netherlands. I kindly request Dr. Kavita K. to head over the session. Am I audible, madam?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, madam.
Okay,
You can take over the dais.
thank you very much. Good afternoon, Your Excellencies and honorable guests. As a Deputy Mayor of the City of The Hague, it is a great honor and pleasure for me to join through, though virtually, this signing ceremony. The signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Understanding, the MOU, between the Maitri Foundation Netherlands and Archeon International Institute of Medical Science and Technology, Council India. It is truly special for me to address all of you in India. This summer, I was in India traveling with my parents, enjoying its cultural beauty and the friendly people, and searching for the roots of our Indian origins. Many Hindustani people live in The Hague, and I can tell you from my own experience that our city really makes you feel at home. It is a very colorful city, a city which is home to more than 500,000 people, a city shared by more than 200 nationalities, living and working alongside one another. More than half of our residents have a migrant background. The Hague is therefore a place where the world is at home, a city where many languages are spoken and many faiths practiced. Down the ages, people have always come to the Netherlands and to The Hague in particular to create a new life for themselves. The relationship with India is extra special. The Netherlands has the second largest population of people of Indian origin in Europe, next only to the UK, and many live in The Hague. The city of The Hague and the state Karnataka and Bangalore have a history of productive collaboration. Over the years, partnership between The Hague and Karnataka has been focusing on the fields of cybersecurity, impact economy, water purification, technology, and healthcare. In 2016, the municipality of the city of The Hague signed a MOU with the state government of Karnataka. This MOU serves as a starting point for future collaboration between stakeholders from both regions. The newly initiating collaboration between the Maitri Foundation and IMM-STC is a continuation of this. It has my full support and is valuable for my city and the region. I'm delighted that India and Dutch partners are joining hands to train qualified healthcare employees in Bangalore to start their career at care institutions in the Netherlands. This partnership is particularly relevant in these challenging times. In the Netherlands, the demand for healthcare employees will increase, and we are finding solutions to secure qualified care for the elderly and other patients. This new initiative is a great chance for the Dutch care institutions to get well-trained and qualified staff. For the Indian employees, it will be a great experience to work abroad. I know there are many students present in this ceremony today, and I would like to tell all of you, you are very welcome in the Netherlands. We have lots of Indian restaurants and supermarkets where you can buy all the ingredients to prepare the meal like you do at home. We celebrate Indian festivals like Holi and Diwali. We have temples. We have also very beautiful dunes and sea. Later today, a few of you will talk to the future employees, respect elderly care, and the HMC hospital, both located in The Hague. Feel free to ask them all the questions you have. I know the CEOs, Ms. Wolf and Mr. Smilde, are very happy to answer these, and we are all looking forward to your arrival. Last but definitely not least, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Your Excellency, Honorable Governor Mr. Tawarchand Gelot, for being present today. Next time, I hope to meet you in person. And I wish Mr. Elik Remstra, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, and Mr. Kubindran S. Naiker and their teams every success with the implementation of the MOU. Together, we will make this collaboration a reality and successful. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
I'm really sorry, but we can't hear you. Could you put on your sound?
Am I reachable to you, sir? Login ID. Mr. Harry de Braun. Am I reachable to you, sir?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear us, sir?
Ramlal, sir, can you hear me?
I hope you can hear us.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, please.
Hello, my name is Ingrid Wolf, and I'm CEO of the hospital in The Hague, the Hague Medical Center. We're a large training hospital. I'm really looking forward to connecting with you all and to explore our connection together and see how we can improve even more the quality of healthcare, which is already very high in India and the Netherlands. And I would love to see how the both of us can even further improve the quality of healthcare in both of our countries. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all in person someday.
Good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. My name is Klaus Smilde. I'm the CEO of Respect Wonen Zorg Welzijn Elderly Care Organization, also situated in the Hague. And I'm also not only me, but also my colleagues are looking forward to meet you, hopefully in some time, and to let you see everything what is happening in our organization concerning the care of the elderly people in The Hague and the way we are trying to have the best way of caring for elderly people during the last stage of their life, sometimes in their nursing home, but also at home where they can have control of their own life and to have, although they have some disabilities, they have a full joy of living in The Hague or the surroundings. So hopefully we can meet again and on short time, and I'm looking forward to you. Thank you.
So good morning, namaskar. कैसे हैं? सभी ठीक है? ठीक है ना? Okay. As you know, I'm Ram Lal, former member of parliament here. And I'm so glad that we can build a relation with our foundation, Maitri. And as you know, Maitri means friendship. And friendship, that was your former president, Ramnath Kovind, when he visited the Netherlands last year. Then he adopted a beautiful flower. You know, the tulip in Holland is very popular. Eh? It is, and one of the tulip name is Maitri, and Maitri means friendship. And that name was given by the former president, Ramnath Kovind. Thus we are going to continue our relation in friendship, and I hope that we can develop it for a very long time. And as Kavita Parvudayal said already, the city of The Hague is in mainland Europe. It have the biggest Indian community who lives in the city of The Hague, and about 50, 60,000. But okay, compared to India, it is a very small village. That is, but still very, very interesting to join hands with our city, with City for Peace and Justice, as you know, the International Court of Justice. So we hope that our relation will grow and that we can develop it in friendship, as our foundation Maitri always mentioned. Thank you so much. Namaskar. And I am a little bit jealous that I am not in Bangalore at this moment now. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Harry de Bruin. I'm a member of the board of Mondrian, an institute for vocational and education and adult education. And I want to thank you that we can join this meeting today because it's a great honor to work with you. For more than 10 years now, we are having programs together with you in Bangalore. And what I know is, and what my institute knows is, that it is an enrichment to work together. We learn from each other, not only from the culture, but also from the technical standards, also from programs. And like Mrs. Wolf said, I'm sure together we can educate young people in the Netherlands, in India, and we can work together. And I can think we can improve the skills, we can improve the way we work together. And it is not only that we are very happy that we have high-skilled professional nurses from India, but we're also very proud that we work together, because together we get more understanding. And like some people already said, in a multicultural city as The Hague, where all those cultures are also an enrichment for our environment, for our city, yeah, we are very happy to help you, and we are very thankful that you help us. So when the students are coming, they are not only welcome, we love to join our students with your students. So thank you very much. And for a bright future, together we are strong.
I kindly entreat the Prime Navigator and the Chairman of East-West Group of Institutions, Srimati Ravikaran Madam, to deliver the presidential remarks.
Very good afternoon. Respected Dr. Spurti Sakaria, K. Assistant Commissioner of Tax and Medical Council member of IMSTC, Mr. E. Lemstra, CEO Extra, Care CEO Hague Medical Center, Ms. W. Ahrens, Director, ROC Mondrian College for Services, Care and Welfare, Hague, The Hague, and Doyes, Senior Advisor and Program Leader, Municipalities, Netherlands, Ms. K. Lowe's, Director of Education and Healthcare, Municipality of the City of The Hague, former Deputy Mayor, City of Rotterdam, Ms. Rohini Nag, South Head, Electronic Sector Skills Council of India, Mr. Kuberan Nayak, representative of the Government of South Africa and International CEO of AIIMS Technology Council, Dr. Kavita K. Prabhudayal, Honorable City Mayor of Hague and former Director of Finance and Netherlands, Dr. Ramlal, former member of the Dutch Parliament and former Mayor of the City of The Hague, also a Special Senior Advisor, India and Netherlands Relations, Mr. Harry De Bruin, COROC, Mondrian College, Dr. Ingrid Wolf, CO, Chairwoman, Medical Hospital Region, Hague, London. Also the member of the Royal Dutch Medical Associations, studies medical science at the Erasmus University Notre Dame, medical management and Harvard Business School executive education. Mr. Klaas Mile, Chairman and CEO of the Board of Directors of Respect Zorg in The Hague. Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Sir, Chairman of AIIMSTC, also the father of parametronics. Well, they are in need of almost close to 20,000 students, if I'm not wrong, or 200,000, sir? 200,000. Well, if you have 200,000 students, he's going to be the father of 200,000 students. Hearty congratulations, sir. Also, Young and Dynamic Secretary of East West Group, Tejas Kiran, Executive Director of East West Group of Institutions, Nag Bhushana sir, and Campus Director of East West Group of Institutions, Purushottam sir, all the respected members of AIIMSTC, members and teaching faculties of East West Group of Institutions, principals and head of institutions of East West Group, distinguished audience from across different continents and beloved students. A pleasant afternoon to one and all. Today, we are celebrating the Silver Jubilee, the 25th year of our East West Nursing College. The MOU that we've entered with Netherlands and also South Africa government through AIMSTC, Government of India, is not only one of the milestones in the journey of East West College of Nursing, but also the growth of East West Group of Institutions. As you all know about the distress and suffering the entire mankind has gone through during COVID-19, healthcare has assumed greatest attention across all over the continents. As the life expectancy has been significantly increasing over the years, management of aged population or senior citizens who are stuck with age-related ailments or diseases has opened many new spaces in terms of healthcare management, health caregivers like you all. Considering the requirement of the skilled healthcare and also managers and healthcare givers on large scale, the IMSTC, in association with the authorities of Government of Netherlands, have created a new skilled program entitled as Parametronics, Medtronics. AIMSTC approached as the East West Group of Institutions to train the graduates and diploma holders of nursing on the Parametronics training and certification program. And not only the nursing, they also have an opportunity for school dropouts and even the second PU dropouts, wherein they are opening parametronic training program to them as well. We, the management of East West Group of Institutions, after several rounds of discussions, have given consent to provide state-of-the-art facility on this pilot project, which is a first of its kind in the healthcare section. We appreciate the efforts of AIMSTC in evolving a new program based on the emerging challenges of healthcare management. The word parametronics is wonderfully coined. It is newly and nicely coined, which perfectly suits the combination of paramedical and medical electronics. Handling state-of-the-art, sophisticated medical instruments and equipments needs perfect skilling. And that is what is going to be imparted to the trainees by the way of lecturing, hands-on expertise at hospitals, and sanitization in the industry. We have just heard about the healthcare management and related topics by the distinguished speakers from India, Netherlands, South Africa. So I don't want to take much long running about the same thing. East-West Group of Institutions is well poised to training as per the standards defined by the IMSTC and extend all facilities and cooperation to make the pilot program a grand success. It is our desire to be a premier partner of IMSTC and CASI in scaling up the activities of parametronic program based on the demand-supply chain. I sincerely thank all the distinguished speakers from India, IMSTC Netherlands, and South Africa who have traveled down to participate in this important event and providing this insight into this program. I also sincerely thank all the dignitaries who came online and presented their views. I thank all the heads of East-West Group of Institutions for relentlessly working hard in making this event a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the insightful words. Now we head towards the vote of thanks, followed by the felicitation ceremony. I kindly beseech our most respected and beloved Secretary of EWGI, Mr. Tejas Ravikaran, sir, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries, faculty members, and my beloved students. Thank you so much for being patient today. As I've said this before, if doctors are considered as gods, then I would say nurses are angels. Yes. I would truly say that this is a milestone for East-West Group of Institutions, and I think all of you should really make the most of this opportunity that has been brought forward to all of you. So, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to the success of this event. Dr. Spurti Sakaria, KAS, Assistant Commissioner of Taxes and Medical Council member of IMSTC. Can we get a round of applause, please? Mr. E. Lemstra, CEO, Extra CEO, Hague Medical Center. Ms. W. Arens, Director, ROC, Mondrian College of Services, Care and Welfare, The Hague. Ms. K. Douwes, Senior Advisor and Program Leader, Municipalities, Netherlands. Ms. K. Lawes, Director of Education and Healthcare, Municipality of the City of The Hague. Ms. Rohini Nag, South Head, Electronic Sector Skills Council of India. Next, we have Mr. Kuberan Nayak, representative of the Government of South Africa and International CEO of AIMS Technology Council. Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Chairman, IIMSTC. Mrs. Rashmi Ravikiran, Chairperson, East West Group of Institutions. I would like to thank Professor T. N. Nagbhushan, Executive Director of East West Group of Institutions. And Dr. B. Purushottam, Director, Admissions, East West Group of Institutions. Last but not least, I would also like to thank on behalf of East West Group of Institutions, Mr. P. D'Souza, Director, Hayden Hall, Mr. Ramlal, Special Government Advisor to India, Netherlands Collaborations, Mr. I. Wolf, CEO, Medical Hospital Region, Hague, London, and Mr. Klaas, Director, Respect Care, Elderly Care. Thank you.
Now we felicitate Mr. Tejas Ravikiran, Secretary, EWGI. Request all the dignitaries to be seated for a moment. Now we have another auspicious occasion, MOU exchange between the Electronic Sector Skill Council of India and IIM STC. I request all the dignitaries to come forward for the MOU exchange. A big round of applause. Hearty congratulations. Dignitaries. Kindly come forward.
An act of representation of MOU. The memory that we always cherish for a lifelong process. Thank you, dignitaries. Kindly be seated.
We have among us today the council members of the IIM STC. I request Srimati Rashmi Ravikiran ma'am to felicitate the IIM STC council members. Dr. G.N. Prabhakara, Chairman, Indian Medical Association, IME AMS Headquarters. I request Dr. G.N. Prabhakara to please come on the stage. Dr. S.M. Prasad, Dr. Shivkumar F. Kumbar, Chairman, Indian Medical Association, Principal Council Member, IIM STC. Dr. Jairam Gowda, Medical Council Member, IIM STC. I now call upon Professor Dr. Anil N. Joshi, Principal Academic Council, IIM STC. Cynthia. Dr. Jevarai Gowda Shankar. Dr. Suri Raju. Dr. Usha D. Dr. Arjun. Dr. Abhi Priya. Ms. Rashmi Ravi. Dr. N. Mahesh Kumar. Dr. Ganesh. Mr. Gangadharan. Mr. Gangadharan, Academic Wing, IIM STC. I call upon Dr. Shiv Prakash M, Technical Research Wing, IIM STC. Dr. Shiv Prakash M. Thank you, sir. I now call upon Dr. Sujit, IIB India Premium Training Partner, NSTC. Dr. Sujit. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. Ramesh, Chairman, ACE, New Delhi. Mr. Ramesh. I now call upon Mr. Swaminathan, CEO, South, ACE. Mr. Swaminathan. Thank you, sir. I now invite Ms. Cynthia and Anthony, Council Member, IIM STC. Thank you, all the dignitaries. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you. We have now successfully completed the morning session of this event, a very memorable event. We will now have a lunch break of an hour. Now it is 1:15. We are all going to reassemble here at 2:15 and followed by the afternoon session. Thank you. Kindly note, please reassemble here by 2:15. Thank you. Thank you all the members on the dais. Thank you so much.